Tom Mitchell here, and I'm here with the debuting Buzz Killer, Pat Buck. Now, Pat, this is your debut in PPW, and you're taking on Mike Orlando, one of the company's most successful champions of all time. How are you feeling heading in?
Feeling the same way I feel when I go to every single promotion. I take the buzz of their top guys. I'm the Buzz Killer. I'm the person who's been doing this a lot longer than these bums out there thinking they're becoming famous overnight. I'm a long, tried and true, successful professional. I'm the guy with a chip on his shoulder. I'm the guy that, you're a little late for the seminar, buddy, but if you want to sign up for my wrestling school, you can come over there and I'll let you in.
What's up, Pat? No, taking a lot of your seminars, though. You probably forgot, because you're showing me no respect. And I appreciate it, because you're at my place now. Because if you look at every poster, if you look at everything in the last year here, it's me, including when I was hurt. Which, by the way, thanks for reaching out, seeing if I was okay. But how about, it's your debut, right? It's a big day. All right, so why don't you have the biggest debut possible, take on the biggest guy here.
Who's that?
Person you just called Kid. That's who it is. And tonight, Pat. And tonight, we're gonna put the machine aside. I'm gonna show you exactly what a man is.
Buzz Killer Green Machine. Bring your A game, punk.
We got a big match just confirmed. Now it's back to you guys.
Yes. Mike Orlando, easily one of the most dominating competitors ever in PPW. Few, if any, competitors could match the fury, the strength, and the pure athleticism of Mike Orlando. I'm joined here by Paul Bowe. Paul Bowe, why don't you tell us a little bit something about Pat Buck here? I just introduced Mike Orlando, a man who needs no introduction in these parts.
Well, Pat Buck, one of the owners of WrestlePro, Create a Pro, along with Brian Myers, Kurt Hawkins, long-time veteran of the sport, spent some time in WWE and developmental, wrestled up and down the East Coast, all over to a bunch of different federations. He's held gold. He is one well-rounded individual. I'll tell you what, the Green Machine has got a tough draw here. Mike Orlando's in for a long night here if he doesn't be careful.
Tell you what, though, Green Machine is at his best when he has a competitor that's at his level, Paul Bowe.
Well, we'll see. It says the never stop as the buck never stops. Pat Buck, Mike Orlando, one-on-one, PPW high voltage here. Paul Bowe alongside Julius Kuiper. Here we go.
Pat Buck squaring up Mike Orlando here.
Collar and elbow tie up. Buck into the wrist lock, winds the wrist up, holding on. See if Orlando tries to reverse it. Orlando getting down deep, getting that leverage, has that left foot right where it should be, and now rings up the arm of Pat Buck.
Tell you what, at face value here, Mike Orlando definitely has the weight and the strength advantage.
I'll tell you what, Pat Buck's a strong guy. Short things come in strong packages here, excuse me. Strong things come in short packages, excuse me. And now right into that top wrist lock, Buck trying to bend his way. Orlando's fighting back. EJ, the weight advantage there might be too much. You might have hit the nail on the head.
Tell you what, Mike Orlando could wrestle this type of matchup with you. If you want to grapple with Mike Orlando, he'll take you to the mat as he showed against Jack Swagger multiple times.
Can try it again. Going for that knuckle lock there. Orlando turns it right over. Pat Buck right down on his knees. And look at Orlando really cinching it in, EJ.
Do you think perhaps Pat Buck underestimated Mike Orlando here tonight?
Not a chance. Pat Buck's done his homework. He's been around. This isn't his first rodeo.
It's a fair thing to say that their paths may have even crossed at one time before, traveling up and down the road.
This might be a first-time matchup, EJ. Not so sure that it did.
Well, whatever it is, Paulbo, you're not going to get it anywhere else except at PPW. Top-notch, heavyweight action right here.
There we go. Buck with the waist lock into the side headlock. Pat Buck cinching it in. Orlando pushes him to the rope, sends him for the ride. Big shoulder tackle. Neither man moved, EJ.
Absolutely not.
You would expect Buck to get the worst of that, but not so much. Orlando, another shoulder block, nothing doing.
Mike Orlando pandering to the crowd a little bit here.
Orlando ducks the line. Oh, big shoulder tackle on Pat Buck. Knocked him across the ring.
We're talking about former collegiate football player in Mike Orlando here, Paulbo. You're not going to want to get in a tackle contest with that guy.
Man, Orlando with that swift kick right in the side of the face, and Buck got it right in the side of the head, and he's back in the entranceway, calling a timeout.
Now, Paulbo, whenever I see a competitor try and call a timeout in pro wrestling, a red flag goes up about that guy.
Pat Buck's playing mind games. No time. Elliot's saying there's no timeouts.
Exactly.
Pat Buck is a veteran tricks, playing mind games.
Paulbo, it's like in a boxing match. When someone gets knocked down, they take all those 10 seconds, even if they can get up at 5. They stay down till 9 to get that little bit of a rest.
Pat Buck went to scoop Orlando up. Orlando scoops him up. And Orlando favoring the leg, took a bad step there. And now Pat Buck, the ring technician that he is, sees Orlando has injured his knee.
Paulbo, this is where doing his homework, as we were talking about, comes in handy for Pat Buck.
And Chris,
he looked into Mike Orlando over recent months, saw he had a knee injury, and went after
absolutely.
that injured knee.
And he is right on top of him now. And Levin is trying to get him back in his corner.
What a year Mike Orlando has had trying to regain his place at the top of the food chain here in PPW.
Buck floats over, shoulders down. Oh man, wrenches that leg right there. And you can see Orlando wincing in pain, EJ.
Absolutely. I mean, you could almost feel it yourself when Pat Buck wrenches that knee. Only a 2 count. Orlando, you're going to have to knock him out cold if you want the 3 count.
Absolutely. Pat Buck is stalking Orlando. Oh man, EJ, you heard that here on Commentators Row. Slap echoing throughout the Holy Family Academy, and another one.
Mike Orlando trying to stage an offensive comeback here off the ropes. Big power slam from Pat Buck.
And I think Pat Buck baited him into that, EJ. He was waiting for that setup perfectly. Pat Buck slams Orlando hard to the canvas. Orlando trying to feed off the energy of this crowd.
Absolutely. Orlando needs to get back onto his feet here, but his base of power is taken away with that injured leg, Paul Bowe, and Pat Buck continues the assault. As you said before, a veteran of the squared circle, Pat Buck came in here with a strategy and is going to work with that strategy. You're not going to get Orlando up for a German that easy, Paul Bowe. Orlando reverses. Pat Buck has Orlando's back, rolls him up. 2. Orlando gets out, but Buck holds on to that injured leg into the figure 4 leg lock. Shades of the nature boy here, Paul Bowe, as the fans begin wooing in respect to this move. One of the most devastating maneuvers in pro wrestling. Just as effective in 2019 as it was in 1986, Paul Bowe. Orlando trying to reverse the pressure here. He gets onto his stomach.
And Buck, smart move there, EJ. Veteran move, knew exactly where he was, reached up and grabbed that rope. Orlando's going to be forced to break, and does.
Orlando using that rope to pull himself back to his feet.
Oh, running knee by Orlando, got him right in the mouth.
That might have taken more out of Mike Orlando than it did Pat Buck, though.
Well, it really might. Don't forget, Orlando has that knee brace on. That's just not bone hitting the mouth, that's metal. Pat Buck might be spending the summer, you know where, EJ.
That cap chip it tooth.
Absolutely. Orlando firing back, Buck firing back. Both men exchanging pleasantries, and every time Orlando gets the advantage, Pat Buck cuts him off. Now a flurry of martial art kicks. Pele kick right in the head. German suplex by Orlando. What a release.
Yeah, you can really see Mike Orlando doing some training in Taekwondo to get those kicks extra hard.
Shoulder.
And now that football background coming into play here.
Oh, Buck once again knew exactly where he was. He reached up and he grabbed the rope.
We have to give it up to our official in this match. Right on top of the action.
Chris
here.
Levin, he's a referee on Impact. He referees all over the country. One of the best in the business. I broke into this business with Chris Levin. He was one of the first people I met in wrestling, and I'll tell you what, I am so happy for him. You won't find a better kid. And he's not even a kid anymore. He's grown up. I met him. He was just a kid. He always provided me with some great advice, and we've always stayed in touch. I love him to death. Congratulations, always in order for Chris.
Way to sell the ref, Paul Bowe.
I'm not selling anything. I'm speaking from the heart, EJ.
Absolutely. It's always great to see someone grow up in this business.
Couldn't
But
happen.
look at this. I think Pat Buck is about to go down, if you know what I mean.
Well, he has him perched up on that turnbuckle. Orlando has him up in the razor's edge.
That knee buckled. That
it
knee
did.
buckled.
Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, EJ. Or perhaps that split second you said his foot buckled. Perhaps that split second was was the difference in the match.
Absolutely could be. We're going to have to see, though. Mike Orlando is by no means done, as is Pat. Neither is Pat Buck. Both these men giving it everything, leaving it all out there on the ring. Maybe not a smart idea. As I was just saying, he has that weak knee.
And you could see it, EJ. Sorry to cut you off, but you could see him having trouble with it. Buck has him up in the electric chair.
Not a good position for anyone to be in. Oh my God!
Man, rolls him over, shoulders down. 1, 2, 3.
I thought that was it.
2 3/4. Wow. Wow, Orlando trying to clear the cobwebs. His head hit hard. He was whipped by Pat Buck.
I'll tell you what, that maneuver would have taken anyone else out of competition. Not just this match, but for a few months. Not Mike Orlando. He's still in this, and he's still fighting.
Nice leapfrog by Buck. Spins around Orlando, went for that kick. There's a step-up enziguri by Buck that stuns Orlando. Orlando with the discus forearm puts Buck back down to the canvas. EJ, very evenly matched here.
I think Orlando at this point, though, with that injured knee taken into consideration, I think he's just going for one big maneuver to put out Pat Buck, and that may come back to haunt him there.
And you can see Mr. Elliott circling the ring, definitely concerned for his client. Mike Orlando representing Federated. Orlando now up. Pat Buck perched over the ropes. Orlando looks to bring him in the hard way. You think you get him up, BJ? That leg's pretty weak.
Like I said, that's the base of Mike Orlando's power. Or those redwood tree-like legs.
Oh, he's getting that chainsaw.
And what better other way to cut down a redwood tree, Paul Bowe, than with a chainsaw?
You can't bring a chainsaw in the ring. Look at Levin.
I don't even think he knows what to do at this point.
Oh, down goes the chainsaw. And down goes Pat Buck. Orlando has him sized up.
Orlando wasted valuable time here. Just as I said, should have just did what he had to do, Paul Bowe. That may cost him.
Orlando kicked out again in the nick of time.
Smart move there from Pat Buck. Force him to kick those legs out. Force them to use that knee in a way that's going to be painful for the former PPW champion, Mike Orlando. Orlando gets him up! Unbelievable, the resilience and strength of the former heavyweight champion. Unreal, Paul Bowe. Who else in this business could pull off that with an injured leg? He was just fresh off surgery a few months ago. Pat Buck, though, too quick. Gets onto the rope.
Puts on the ropes. Here's your winner, the Buzz Killer, Pat Buck. EJ, they say, by hook or by crook. And Pat Buck did it tonight by crook. Got his feet up on the ropes. Chris Levin never saw it. And Mike Orlando's going to have to live the fight another day, EJ.
Tell you what, the Green Machine is going to be on the warpath after this. He's going to be looking to get a big victory to get back on that road
and
to the top of the food
Elliott
chain.
is visibly upset. You can see his manager and his mentor is
Absolutely.
unbelievable, EJ. I'll tell you what, we've seen some really good wrestling tonight. Pat Buck, I can't believe he resorted to that, but you know what? In the end, his hand is held high. Mike's not happy. I could tell right there, and rightfully so. Mike, we clearly saw your feet on the ropes there. He's taking a chair to the back. He's taking a chair. Not to the...
Paul Bowe, that's right in front of us. That is a scary sight, seeing Mike Orlando unleash like that. How would you like to be on the receiving end of that?
Oh, there goes the steps.
Are we going to see shades of the old Mike Orlando
I
after this
hope not. We'll be
defeat?
right back, guys. We're going to commercial. We'll be right back.
Tom Mitchell here. I am here, Australian sensation, the J-Stick, JXT. Now, you have a big match tonight against Facade, who's a highly talented competitor. What are you going to do to combat that?
Facade, mate, my brother from another mother. I can match his speed, I can match his power, I can match his hair too. But he has Danny at ringside, so I went and got something a little better.
You guys are seeing this, right? Back to you guys.
Well, that music means one thing, EJ. The Neon Ninja Facade is coming out when there's Danny Moe. Neon Ninja Facade versus J-Stick JXT. She's doing our graphics for us. What do I need to be here for?
Absolutely.
Here's the Neon Ninja, the Aerosol Assassin. This is Facade.
Well, Neon Ninja Facade, certainly a colorful character, both in behavior and appearance, EJ. But the man can fly from that corner post to that one in one leap. And that makes him a very dangerous person here, especially against someone equally as talented as him in the J-Stick JXT.
Tell you what, I have this one circled on the card, Bravado. Special atmosphere among the crowd here tonight.
Well, we're awaiting the Australian who is on his North American tour. And of course, that will include a stop in PPW. Of course, that will include a match in Hazleton. And we're talking about the J-Stick JXT. Oh! And wait a minute, JXT. Well, as we've seen with Tom Mitchell, Summer Rae has joined JXT's team tonight to manage him against Danny Moe and Facade. We've got some color and we've got some beauty out here in the ring, EJ.
I'll tell you what, Summer Rae looks like she could do some damage with those heels on those boots.
Well, the mobility issue is going to be a little bit of difference. But either way, Summer Rae out here for JXT. Facade unbelievably out of his mind about this. But he doesn't care. He's got Danny Moe over there. A kiss for good luck. And Danny Moe, a very underrated manager here at PPW. The brains, the logic, and you'd ask Facade, he'd tell you the same thing. The logic behind the Neon Ninja, Danny Moe. Paul Bowe back into commentary.
Thank God. Who replaced me? Christina?
Yes.
She pals
I'm
her
glad
up.
you're back, Paul Bowe. I never thought I'd say that, but...
I wish you would take a hike. I'll say
Oh,
that.
she said she was going to blow me a kiss later. What does that mean?
Christina Marie almost picked up EJ and punted him.
All right, here we go. Nice rear waist lock by JXT Facade. This is a match that we had circled on the card. Phil, long time coming, first time matchup here. These two have been on a Twitter battle the last couple months. Someone please book them in a ring here in the States, and PPW jumped on that opportunity, signing these two a couple months ago to the match. A lot of moves here mirroring each other.
A lot of dreadlocks, too.
A lot of dreadlocks. Steps over into the wrist lock. JXT accompanied to the ring now with Summer Rae in his corner. Nice rollover kip up by Facade. Goes for the lucha. Nice cartwheel by Facade. Again, back into the side headlock. Very fundamental stuff, EJ.
Absolutely, but with everything else with Facade, he puts his own twist, even on those fundamentals.
Absolutely. Now step over by JXT. Beautiful side headlock takeover into the head scissors. JXT kicks out both men. Back into the nice head scissors again. Look at this. Both men step ahead of each other. Kip up by JXT. We're looking in a mirror right now, EJ.
Well, guys, the Neon Ninja Facade looking to rebound from that loss in April at PPW Super Show 2, where he lost along with Mike Orlando and Simon Gotch, if you remember, in the PPW Golden Ticket match. Obviously, Deshaun Pratt ended up winning that one.
Yeah,
so Facade looking to rebound of sorts.
Facade had him finished, and Deshaun Pratt jumped in there and stole that one.
On the other hand, we got JXT, who last month just defeated the returning D3, a very high-skilled competitor. Both men very on top of their game right now coming into the summer of 2019. This one's going to be a good one, guys.
Look at this. Uh-oh. Both men...
Now, I heard they tried to make this a hair versus hair match, but that just took it just a little too far.
He's just telling him, you let yours down first. Look at this.
It's like a mirror in there.
And both men back to the standstill.
Paul Bowe, there's so much action going on here now. I don't even know where to look.
Look at this leapfrog by Facade. Kick right to the midsection by JXT. Backs Facade into the corner. Wants to send him for the ride. Into the corner. Up and over by Facade. Now springboard. Crossbody block. Facade throws him off.
Paul Bowe, these maneuvers look like they're out of the Matrix rather than out in a professional wrestling ring.
Facade first one to go for a cover. Only a 1 count. JXT big whip, now reversal. Facade again, hard into the corner. JXT, Facade charging in, and look at this. Time for keg stands. Back at Temple, EJ.
I know a few things about those.
Head scissor takeover by the Neon Ninja. Ducks the line. Springboard. Wow. Back flip by the Neon Ninja Facade.
I don't think we've seen a competitor as innovative as Facade probably since the days of Sabu and ECW.
Summer Rae coming over to make sure that JXT's okay.
Yeah, she's
Facade
going to
up,
stay
look
out
at
of
this.
dodge, though.
Oh, man.
She's seen how quickly Facade can fly around this ring. And speaking of which, I think we're about to see the J-Stick take a fly.
Went for the baseball slide. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Summer Rae almost got taken out there. Again.
Summer Rae's going to get decked. Both Summer Rae and Danny Moe telling both competitors to get back in the ring.
Facade just said you first. Carden.
There's a lot of trouble with which one's going to do what first here.
Facade went for the roll-up. JXT holds on. Facade, another kip up here. Roll up into the cover. Look at this. Rolls over into the bridge. Very innovative offense. Crucifix roll up by JXT. Facade step over. Oklahoma roll into the cover. And another kick out. Now Facade, I can't even call this fast. Carden's going to get tired of hitting the mat here. 2 counts everywhere.
Carden's hand's got to be stinging by now.
Rolls over into the bridge. Jackknife. Look at that core strength right there. Into the backslide, trying to jockey for position. Both men have their feet firmly planted. Facade perhaps has to get that left foot back a little farther. Phil up into the razor's edge.
Facade's in big trouble here, obviously.
Oh, that takes everything right out. He getting driven into that turnbuckle like that. Into the
Following
Michinoku driver.
And Facade landed hard on the small of his back. Floats over, side press, hooks one leg, and a kick out by Facade.
Danny Moe slamming her hands on the apron. All she can do to get behind her man, turning behind to get the crowd behind it, letting Facade feel the energy in the room and trying to get some more life back into that body, EJ.
Absolutely. Facade, his whole offense is based on being able to stay one step ahead of his opponent. When he's grounded like this, a lot of his offensive arsenal is rendered useless.
Big back elbow by Facade, now fighting out. Rolls him up. Oh, man. Back, spinning back kick. Snapmare takeover by JXT. Look at this. Look at this innovative offense. Face plant, one leg, hook the leg, back press. And a kick out again at 2. Phil, what do you got to do to put one of these 2 men away?
Exactly what JXT's doing. He is exactly on point. If you realize he's not letting Facade get any momentum, he's not even letting him recover from the last move he did. It's going to see if JXT can continue with this pace. It's going to be a match that he is going to win tonight.
Big European uppercut by Facade. Backs JXT up into the corner. This is his last match on his U.S. tour. The J-Stick returns to Australia.
Looking to go 2-0.
Big cross body block springboard off the middle rope. Oh, man.
You know, Pablo, I think we've had competitors from just about every continent except Antarctica here at PPW. It truly is an international sport, pro wrestling.
Well, you said it right. We've got near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and in Australia in the ring right now. Danny Moe trying to get this crowd into it, as is Summer Rae. Summer Rae's got a lot invested here in her man JXT tonight. We're going to see it.
As you said,
trying to fight back.
As you said before, JXT wants to leave America with a win on his record sheet.
Well,
another win, I should
two
say.
of them, yes.
Facade going low, spin kick, beautifully done. Absolutely clean the clock of JXT.
And let's be honest here, EJ. I mean, Facade needs this win much more than JXT does. Facade's here more regularly. He's coming off the loss at PPW Super Show. And that right there could change a lot in this match.
Absolutely. JXT just got folded in half, attempting a high-risk maneuver, but as they say, high risk, high reward.
Summer Rae pacing on the outside of the ring, EJ, looking for her man, trying to scream some words of encouragement, if you will, into the ring to JXT, trying to get him on board. You've seen JXT behind the scenes talking to Summer Rae a little bit. It's like, okay, well, she's here. It's nice to meet her. But no, this was not a fan interaction. This was not a I respect you interaction. This was a be my manager interaction, and JXT might be walking out of here a winner because of it. Good, sound strategy.
Look at this. All strategy has gone out the window at this point as this one devolves into a fisticuffs.
And speaking of a Matrix move, EJ, step up back in security there with a Pele kick.
I'm not sure what dimension Facade's from, but they do not follow the same laws of physics that we follow in this one, Paul Bowe.
Has him up, burning hammer. Nope, rolls down. Facade went to roll him up, kipped up again. J-Stick seems to be.
Oh, he caught him. He caught him
Right on the chin.
Right in the chin.
I seen boxers knocked out from a shot like that before in MMA. Up in the burning hammer again. Stretching him out. Oh, man, right across the knee. Floats over, back press. Oh, I thought that was it, Phil.
Me too. JXT's chin's on fire. Summer Rae is beyond herself, very happy that JXT's still in this match.
My chin's on fire, too. I got a box shave the other day at the barber shop. Guy talked me in it for $8. He fleeced me. How do I look, though, Phil?
It looks like a weed whacker hit you.
Tell me about it. It hurt, too. Facade going up top, the Neon Ninja, the Aerosol Assassin about
he
to
doing?
take life.
Oh!
The coast.
That's cross court, an 18 by 18 ring.
Summer Rae with her hands over her mouth. All she can do after seeing her man JXT just get that receipt.
Summer trying to will him up to his feet. JXT crawling.
Absolutely. What a devastating maneuver there.
Oh, look out.
From the Neon
boy,
Ninja.
oh,
Oh, no.
Here we go.
They're going to come right in our laps here.
Oh,
my God.
Hilo.
Facade went airborne.
Best seat in the house right here. All the action, folks. You're not going to get this anywhere else. Only on PPW. High voltage. Only on Sunday nights.
Facade with the 450 springboard off the ropes. JT laid out.
Fans are on their feet.
Fans chanting Cowabunga. Facade holding on. JXT rolled back into the ring. Guys, what a match here in your PPW High Voltage main event. Thank you for spending your summer Sunday night with PPW. Happy 4th of July. God bless America. Screw EJ and everything. Springboard into the side leg whip. Right across the chest.
I'm a proud patriot, Palbo. I pay
Again, the
my
4th
taxes.
of July was a couple weeks ago, gentlemen.
Oh, man, back elbow by Facade. EJ made good ribs, I can tell you that.
Well, let me tell you
You guys
something.
had a fair share of alcohol, too, I can tell.
In the hills of Pennsylvania, every day is the 4th of July.
Uh-oh. Here comes looking up. They're setting up for a Spanish fly from that top rope.
This will be a game changer right here, gentlemen. Whoever comes out of this one alive is going to win.
Facade perched. Uh-oh. We're going to see a Frankensteiner. Frankensteiner off the top rope!
Oh!
You could see Facade tried to hold on to that one, but JXT got him down and drove his head into that match.
Floats over, shoulders down, north-south cover, and a kick out again at 2. What a match. Phil, you're looking for best matches of 2019. You don't go look any farther for your highlight film.
I can't disagree with you at all. What an amazing night we've had, gentlemen. Mike Orlando and Pat Buck earlier. JXT and Facade tonight in the main event. Summer Rae's out here. Danny Moe's out here. I told you we've got Beast and Beauty. We've got everything here at PPW.
More eye candy than a penny candy store.
I knew it was coming.
I was talking about you and the eye candy.
I know. Wait, what did you assume I thought?
Oh, okay, never mind.
I've said it before. Not going to get this anywhere else. Look at this.
JXT, I'll tell you what, this match is going a long time. Both men visibly shaken and tired. Up on the top rope is Facade. J-Stick up to meet him. What are we going to see here? Reverse Rana up the top rope, Phil? What do you think?
Palbo, anything could happen here from either competitor.
Oh!
Oh, man, what an inventive move by Facade.
Facade lost his balance there. He's going for the springboard. Cutter by Facade, planted him. Floats over, shoulders down. It's over. What a match. Here's your winner, the Neon Ninja, Facade. Phil, you know I'm a big Facade fan. I'm a big fan of JXT.
I'm a huge fan of Summer Rae.
I spent all day with her. Anyway, so tish tish. But I'll tell you what, that was one of the best matches this year ever in the last 6 years of PPW. Right here, right there in the ring. Give them both a round of applause. That was awesome.
You know, you think about the history of this company, you got Tommy Swain and David Starr who had amazing matches. You had recently Rich Swann come in here and have Casey Navarro and him in an amazing match. This one goes right up to the top. I hate to agree with you. I am forced to. What an amazing match here. The main event of PPW High Voltage.
And let's see if we're going to see some sportsmanship here. They waited a long time to cross paths. They both left it all in the ring. But to the victor goes the spoils. There only can be one victor. And tonight, the better man was the Neon Ninja Facade. And there we go. There's the handshake. A big hug. You'll never see that here on Commentator's Row. Both men raising each other's hands. The valets are clapping. Everybody's happy here at PPW, and we're out of time. We'll see you next week. Cameras are rolling on PPW High Voltage.